Hello, and welcome to How to Listen to a Kanye West Album. Joining us is our friend Tabby to demonstrate the proper tricks and techniques before diving headfirst into Yeezy season. First, you will need to dress the part. Find a proper outfit that says that you don't care about opinions, but in the most loud and oversized way possible. Perfect. Now you are really doing it to them. Second, test your brain capacity with some simple math equations. You are about to be greeted with the most complex lyrics you will ever hear, so you must make sure that you are sharp, quick-witted, and what was that? Oh, silly us. It was only the space whales returning for their 4th century hibernation. And look at that. Perfect. Finally, it is time for the human sacrifice. Get into the pit.
Get into the pit, mortal!
Great! You are now ready to listen to...
You fucked up, Ye. You fucked up. You could have had yourself a nice drunk reaction last night because your boy went to a bar and did naughty bar stuff. I drank several Blue Moons. And lo and behold, I wake up slightly hungover to Ye dropping himself. So welcome to the first ever slightly hungover reaction. Drunk. I'm gonna fix the camera. Bullshit. So we're just gonna talk about Ye for a hot sec. I was actually talking about this to somebody at the bar last night. I never want to say Ye is like really fucked up because he's got a mental disorder. He's got mental illness, and so do I. You know, I don't want somebody ever to say that I'm a shitty person because of something I can't help chemically in my brain. So I don't want to say Ye is like a piece of shit because even on the fucking album cover, he says, I'm bipolar. Oh God, water is just... It's 7 tracks long, just like Daytona was. I think this might be a reoccurring theme where Kanye's favorite number now is 7. I'm just gonna say that because Kanye's Kanye. Not in a bad way, artistically. Kanye is Kanye. I would not be surprised if he even makes the Kid Cudi and his collab 7 tracks. I think that'd be cool to have 7 tracks as like this year's theme from good music. There's no room for filler, guy. So if there's filler, we gon' call you out. Let's just dive right in. A sploosh splash, I was scoopity poop, scoopity poopity scoop. There are several features that are unlisted. I know there's several features because of Twitter. So we will find out what those are while the tracks play. I thought about killing you, track number 1.
The most beautiful thoughts are always inside the darkest. Just say it out loud to see how it feels. People say, don't say this, don't say...
Okay. Wait, is this just Kanye doing the musical version of Popular Opinion Threads? I almost fell for it. Oh, I see right through you like you was a transparent person. So it's a very poetic opening.
I love myself way more than I love you. And I think about killing myself. So best believe, I thought about killing you today. They'll say he died so young.
I like this.
That case.
Ooh.
Use the floor for ashtrays. I'ma make my name last. Put that on my last name. It's a different type of boom. Niggas say they hero. I don't see no cake. Get for the fade and I'm on my way. Hey, stop.
Hey.
Don't get your tooth chipped like Frito-Lay.
Okay, don't. You gotta end it with a Frito-Lay bar. You ended it with a Frito. You ended it with a bag of Fritos. So that's interesting. He's talking about malicious thoughts because he says in the intro part that he thinks about real bad things. The very minor form of, I think, of what he's talking about is like when you're at a coffee shop and you see this annoying ass person yelling and on the phone or like their stupid ass Bluetooth, and it's just like you're watching them and you're not gonna do it, but you so much are thinking about walking over there and punching them in the face to see what would happen. Just like, what would happen if I fucking decked this guy? There's actually a really funny Bill Burr bit. Oh, wow. Bill Burr bits. Say that 3 times fast, you fucking punk-ass bitch. Bill Burr speaks about this where it's just like that psychotic thought. And even, it's kind of funny because Bill Burr talks about Kanye West being a psycho. Just watch the Bill Burr stand-up about Ye and like kind of not understanding his own thoughts. He even talks about like maybe just watch the Bill Burr thing because then you'll get the intro about why he's saying I thought about killing you, all that stuff. And then it drops the beat and then it goes into like 2 other beats. I really like that. A really cool way to start off this album of Kanye introducing this shit going like, yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. He had some really cool flows in there like the way back. Da 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 wave cap. Yikes is number 2.
Myself, shit could get menacing.
Didn't he just do this exact thing on The Life of Pablo?
Thought I was gonna run, DMC, huh?
Ha.
I died and lived again on DMT, huh?
Ha.
Thinking what if that happened to me too? Then I won't eat news. Shit could get
God damn it, hold on. Now that's bugging me. I have to go find it. I have to go find this fucking song that he did because now I am bugged. Oh, it's Wolves. Turn now. Hey, turn now.
Hospital been 100 bands, fuck a watch.
Hey.
How many girls I took to the titty shop? If she get the ass with it, that's a 50 pop.
Hey.
We could be in North Korea, I can smoke a whiskey, leave a bump.
Oh, no, you could not. Oh God, I just pictured Kanye with Kim Jong-un smoking him up with Wiz Khalifa, dude. It would literally be The Interview, but in fucking real life, and not James Franco and Seth Rogen, but fucking Wiz Khalifa. Please make the sequel. Holy shit.
You had a shot at Sometimes I scared myself. Niggas been trying to test my Gandhi. Just because I'm dressed like Abercrombie.
Who the fuck rhymes Gandhi and Abercrombie?
See, that's my third bipolar shit, nigga. What? That's my superpower, nigga. A superhero.
Superheroes don't make that fucking noise. Yo, this album is making me fucking lose. This might be the best comedy album of the year. Alright, what did I think about that track? I think it was fun. Basically him saying like, everybody fucks with me, so I don't give a fuck what's wrong with me. I took DMT. I got your bitch beautiful boobies. North Korea. He's gonna get his mega hat signed by fucking Kim Jong. All mine. Guess we're going to Kanye church. What? Okay, I think this is Ty Dolla $ign.
I could have Naomi Campbell, and still might call me a Stormy Daniels.
Yo!
Almost what got Tristan single.
Hold on, did he just... He did not just bring up a Christian Mingle bar. Come on, dude.
Threesome, you and a blunt. I love
Hey.
titties cause they prove I can focus on 2 things at once.
This is the funniest album I've ever heard.
Let me hit it wrong like fuck the outcome. Hey,
Oh my God. Fuck the outcome. Yay.
Outcome.
Oh my God, and he said...
All up, see you pull up with the 3 stripes.
I don't know, that song is pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. Is it cool if I like this album? Is it cool? Is this what the cool kids are doing? Can I go smoke in the bathroom with my boys? I don't know, man. I'm... hungover. This is Wouldn't Leave. Oh, Thugger's on here.
They said build your own, I said halfway. I said slavery halfway.
You
ain't got the answer.
Yeah.
My wife call and scream and say we about to lose it all.
Oh. Who is this?
That's gonna get me sentimental. You know I'm sensitive. I got a gentlemental. Every time something happen, they want me sentimental.
Did we get our first cute bar from Kanye West? If that line was ghostwritten, he could have bought it at fucking Claire's.
When I'm thinking like George Jetson, but sounding like George Jefferson. The 4 centuries, 1 and 1 is 2 of me and you.
Aw. Oh, wow. This arrangement is gorgeous.
She told you not to do that shit. She told you was gonna fuck the money up.
Kanye's dropping some facts?
For every damn female that stuck with they dude, this for you.
So that track is about how fucked up Ye is with finances, with bad decision making. Kim was there going like, Kanye, bad idea, and he's like, Kim, and then he did it anyway. I actually really like that. Your partner is always right. When you're like, honey, I really want those new Wave Runners, and she's like, bitch, you can barely afford Chipotle. And then you just kind of show up and turn around going like, look what just came in the mail, babe! Woo! Dinner's on you tonight because these cost everything I had. Alright, no mistakes. Oh, my God, it's rattling my other window. Oh! Oh! Yeah! I got white on my beard. I had dead on my books. It's been a shaky ass year. Yeah! Too bold to type you, too rich to fight you. Calm down, you light skin. Calm down, you light skin. Make no mistake. Nice. This is Ghost Town. Yeah, that last track, kind of like an interlude track. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize this was Kid Cudi until now, so fuck my life. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, who's this? We're still the kids we used to be. Yo, this is so 80s. What the fuck? Why are you playing Math Blaster? I put my foot into a non-stick. You know what, Michael? Interesting. I think that track could have ended one hook sooner. I think he really reflects through that sung hook about nothing hurts anymore and I feel free. Like, all these mistakes that I'm making, even though the last track's called No Mistake, I feel like all I'm doing is just like living and dealing with being bipolar, which declaring his superpower because it makes him make all these decisions brashly. I mean, Kim said this album cover was taken on the way to the listening party last night. So he took this picture on his cell phone, wrote, I hate being bipolar, it's awesome. Those kind of decisions don't come out of planned stuff. And Kanye, we know, is not a planner. I mean, the Life of Pablo album drop was the most hilariously cryptic and bad drop, like, ever. But it got him the most attention because everybody kept saying, where the fuck is it? You know? And the same thing with this. He had his outbursts on Twitter. And everybody's like, yo, what the hell? This album better be good to justify everything he said. So everything he does makes people want him to do something more. And he realizes that's a superpower. Like, whatever is going on with him is getting him results, obviously. Like, he was talking about how all this shit he's saying, you'd still drop everything to work with me. So I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if him recognizing that and using that to his financial and artistic benefit is a good thing. I guess at least he knows what's going on, how people are treating him with this disorder and how he's treating himself. And he even says he makes his own mistakes with Kim, and Kim's like advising this not to happen, and he thought about suicide because it gets so bad and he gets really fucked up. This album, if anything, is about him recognizing, yeah, I'm fucked up, but you guys are still fucking with me, so like, what's the big deal? If I'm still making money, if I'm still doing this, I'm still doing that, why should I change? That's basically what he's doing with this album to me. Violent Crimes.
Don't you grow up in a hurry. Your mama be worried.
Niggas is players. The niggas had daughters. I hope she like Nicki, I make her a monster. Now have the menages. This ain't meet the Farkas. I beat his ass, pray I beat the Chargers. No, don't do Pilates. Just play piano and stick to karate. I know it's pervs all on the net. All in the comments, you wanna vomit. That's your baby, you love her to death. Now she the niggas had daughters.
Don't you grow up in a hurry.
Okay.
I want a daughter like Nicki. Oh man, I promise. I'ma turn her to a monster, but no menages.
He's just put Nicki Minaj at the end. He's afraid how men are gonna treat his daughter. Alright, so that was Ye's Yay. Yay. At 7 tracks, again, there's really no room for filler. First listen, I didn't find any here. I thought that these tracks did what Ye wanted them to do for him and for this album. There's no fast-paced songs, so this album's gonna feel a little longer than 7 tracks just because there's no bangers, but there's stuff to listen to for sure, and there's very nice musical arrangements. The production, again, Kanye's doing a really good job producing. Like, he did a fantastic job on Daytona, and that's not anything less here. Really fucking gorgeous instrumentals. And the audio mixing is great. You can really tell he was alone in a cabin or wherever the fuck he was in Wyoming for a very long time, because these songs feel like they were crafted for a while, and there was probably way more tracks on here, and he probably did the same thing he did with Daytona, where he just like took a look at it and said, nope, 5 songs gone. I'm actually pretty happy that he did this to Daytona and himself, where he limited himself to his best tracks, basically saying like, if I'm gonna put out an album that's going to make people talk, I'm going to put out the best material I have, and absolutely no filler, or what he deems as filler. I actually do like how the album is arranged as well, outside of production, just track list wise, because it really takes you on a little bit of a mental journey with Kanye. He admits, thought about killing myself, I'm fucked up, blah, blah, blah. And then he like talks about what I said before listening to the final track about realizing all this stuff. So as the album goes, his confidence grows a little bit, and he gets into cocky Kanye in like tracks 3 through 5. And then Ghost Town Violent Crimes ends with he's just trying to be a good person while knowing that he's doing and thinking all these fucked up things, like I put my hand on the stove, I don't feel pain anymore type shit. It's gonna take me a couple more listens. If I could remove everything from Kanye right now and remove all my preconceived ideas about what this could have been, like I would have loved this album. Like I'll be honest, I would be like running around my room and be like, this is fucking insane. As a human being, I can't separate the artist like that right now. To like say, oh, the album's fire, everything you said is justified now, you know, I can't do that. And I don't think anybody else should, because he did say some bad things. I don't believe that people with mental illnesses, including myself, should be held accountable for their actions. But also, if he's this aware that what he's doing is good and bad, and that it's his superpower, I think he's a little bit more susceptible to be held to like a certain standard. I know a lot of people are either going to hate this album because of what he said, or just go like, oh man, you were funny, Kanye, who cares? I forgive you. I don't know what to think, honestly. I'm just aware that he's aware, but still said the things he said. He said in this album, if I'm this aware of what's going on, like why should I do anything less? Because you're still talking about me, you still want to collaborate. I'm still making an insane amount of money and publicity. So it's hard. It's just difficult. Because in a way, I do forgive him because I am sympathetic to people with mental illnesses, but this guy has a platform, and that's just kind of dangerous. I wish somebody took his fucking phone away. He had so many outbursts on there, and that's not healthy at all. I'll separate it for the video. As an album, this thing is beautiful. Funny verses, some fire verses, and some verses, but nothing that made me like cringe. He's got some good flows. I am going to be listening to this album more, is basically all I can say. I know I don't dislike this album, but it's going to take a couple more listens to see how much I really do like this album and how much I'm willing to give Kanye chances while he's like suffering and being aware of it. I just hit 60K subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100K by the end of the year. So please hit subscribe and help me out, because 100K is a milestone that I'd never thought could have happened, and now I think is possible. Go subscribe to the podcast. My friend Will and I started. It's called Too Long Didn't Listen. We'll probably talk about this album. We have 2 episodes out right now. We're going to have more. We're going to try to make it a weekly thing. Follow me on Twitch, Patreon, then so other social medias down there. Listen to this album down there, stream it, all that shit. Thank you for watching. I'm going to drink gallons and gallons more water so I don't have a headache later in the day and want to, you know, die.
We'd like to thank Alex Kirby, Eric Wright, Ryan Barrett, Dylan Strasberger, Big Weed, Soul, Sherilyn Gans, Leo Skywalker, Bex, Ryan Bennis, Luna Puppy, Joe Prue, Nicholas Yoda, Josh Ross, Jeff, Christopher E., Joe Poulin, Shagoo, Shadwell, Ben Greshna, Duncan Donahue, Cole McKenna, Alex Kingham, Hart Jesse Hart, Arway Dahlberg, Joshua Pinn, Ashi Snog, Fabrizio, Sean C., Hunter Beans, Cole Kupna, and Chicken Noodle Soup.